Today, we're going to talk about the single most influential aspect that determines whether you achieve your goals or not. We're going to talk about your subconscious and how it affects your life and your road to success or whatever it is that you want to achieve. We're going to talk about how fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs you didn't even know you had can affect your life and hold you back in ways you didn't even realize. Trust me, this is important. And then, in a separate video, I will give you 2 very powerful techniques in how to deal with that. How to eliminate anything that holds you back. But I really invite you to watch this video first so that you can grasp the full concept of what all this means and how it affects your life. Hi, I'm Annette. Let's get into today's topic. So, if the goal you have set for yourself is right for you, and if your desire for that is really strong, you can envision it, you can feel it in your bones, then you have a really strong chance of making it happen, if nothing gets in its way. The problem is that oftentimes something does get in the way. And what it is that often gets in our way is something that's even more powerful than our conscious mind, and it's our subconscious. Some experts think that up to 90% of our decisions are made in our subconscious. That's something that's hard to measure. And science is still learning and discovering a lot about our mind and how it works. But there are some studies that suggest that even our conscious decisions are made deep in our subconscious before our conscious mind even kicks in. Subconscious is like this huge data bank that stores our memories, our feelings, our beliefs that we didn't even know we had, but that have a huge impact on our daily life, on how we perceive things, on how we feel about something, on how we act or react. And if we are truly ready for our dreams, our goals to come true. And so what often happens is that our conscious mind contradicts the goals we have set for ourselves. This can happen in the form of fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs. You may really want something, but if there is underlying fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs that are directly or indirectly related to your goal, guess what happens? You start stumbling on your way to achieving your goal. Things are not moving as smoothly as quickly as you would like them to. People sometimes say, I self-sabotage this. But you're only able to say that if you are aware of it. But how many times are we not even aware that we are doing this? Because it can be so subtle. It can be rooted so deeply into our subconscious that we may not be even aware of it. We may have no idea how many times we stumble or fall on our way to achieving our goals because we don't believe we are actually worthy of it. We don't believe we are actually capable of it. We don't believe we deserve that. We don't believe we can actually get there. Or it can be due to something we do believe. We might believe that money is the root of all evil. We might believe that in order to be successful, you have to work really, really hard. We might believe that we cannot have it all, that we have to choose. Let me tell you a story. A couple of years ago, I had a really great business idea that I was really excited about. I wanted to build this cool job search platform that would provide great value both for job searchers as well as for companies, because I come from an HR background. And I was so excited about this. It was going to be this amazing thing in my life that I get to do. And I had made the decision I was gonna do this. I started meeting people and pitching the idea to them. I started planning everything out, and I could really see myself doing this. I could really envision myself there already, and the clients being really happy about this product of mine. And then something happened. I got sick. Nothing major, just the flu, but I was feeling so sick that I could not even think about anything that has something to do with this business project of mine. Then a week passed, I was back on my feet, I was feeling good again, but something interesting happened. Every time I started even thinking about this project, I felt sick all over again. And I mean, I felt really, really sick. I was perplexed. What is going on? I decided to get to the root of it. I sat down, I closed my eyes, I took a couple of breaths, and I asked myself a question. What's going on? What happened next totally surprised me. I started feeling this fear emerge out of nowhere, a fear I had no idea I had. And so I asked myself again, okay, what am I scared of? This time, the answer blew my mind. The answer was, I'm scared of success. I'm scared that the business project might be successful and that people will know who I am. I felt my chest getting real tight. My heart was pounding. I was breathing heavily, and my whole body was suddenly becoming really, really weak. And then the final stroke came. I'm afraid, in fact, I'm petrified of big money. It's not safe. It blew my mind. I had no idea I was actually feeling this way. I had been so excited about this project. I really was convinced that's what I wanted. I really wanted it to be successful. I really wanted to do this. So where did this curveball came from? It came from my subconscious. It had been there all along, only I was not aware of it. I didn't know that until I really paid attention, until I got sick, until I asked myself a direct question and really listened. Not only to my thoughts, but also to my body, how my body responded. And later on, I also discovered I had some limiting beliefs that were holding me back and prevented me from becoming successful in business. And so let's talk about limiting beliefs and what those are. There is objective truth, facts, and then there is our perception of the truth, our beliefs. Sometimes beliefs are something we are very well aware of. I believe I am a good mom. I believe personal growth is really important. I believe I can learn something new whenever I choose to. And then there are beliefs we are not even aware of. Beliefs that have been instilled in us growing up. Beliefs that we have soaked up from our parents, our grandparents, our friends, TV, social media, and everything else around us, the world around us. Beliefs we didn't even know we had, but that impact our lives. Now, sometimes the beliefs are good for you. If you believe family is important and that relationships should be nourished, that belief is serving you well. Then there are those beliefs that are limiting. The beliefs that tell us that something is not possible, that something is really difficult, that you are not good enough, that you are not capable enough. Those are the limiting beliefs. Those are the beliefs that hold you back, that stand in your way. Beliefs about yourself. I am not good enough. I am unlovable. I cannot dance. I am terrible at math. Beliefs about other people. People are judgmental. My mother doesn't get me. Beliefs about the world or life in general. Economy is bad. World is not a safe place. It's too late for me to pursue my dreams. Rich people are greedy. Money is evil. And those limiting beliefs may seem like facts to you. But try and distinguish those. Challenge those. And I will be getting more into this in my next video. The world is not a safe place. Is that a fact? Not really. Crime happens every day. That's a fact. Does that mean that the world is not a safe place? No, not really. I mean, it depends on what you focus on. I used to have a limiting belief that being an entrepreneur means working 24/7. And as a mom of 2 little kids at the time, I have 3 now, I was not ready for that. I was not gonna do it. My family time is really important to me. I'm very protective of that. And so with a belief like that being an entrepreneur means that I have to work 24/7, I could not become a successful businesswoman because it contradicted my values. It endangered what's important to me. Now, does being successful in business actually mean that you cannot be happy in your private life? Of course not, even though I really used to believe that. Are these 2 things, a successful business or career and a happy family life, are mutually exclusive? Of course not, but they can be if you believe that. If you have a limiting belief, whether you know it or not, that you cannot have it all, guess what? It's gonna be true for you. You will be right because you believe that. And if you believe that, you will make it your reality. If you believe you are not worthy of love, if you fear being unlovable, guess what? You will keep getting into relationships that are unhealthy, that are not good for you, because you don't believe you deserve better. You may want better, but you may not believe you are enough, good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough, accomplished enough. You choose. Now, my story of me getting sick, that was a really obvious manifestation of my underlying fear that really made me sick. But so often we do not experience any physical symptoms, or we are not paying enough attention to notice. And we do not realize that the real reason our road to achieving the goal is not as smooth, not as easy as we would like to, is within ourselves. We might think that the reason our business project is failing is that the market is oversaturated, the economy is not right, the clients don't get us, the product is wrong, the supplier messed up. And while all those can be true as well, the real reasons usually begin within ourselves. When we shift our mindset and we deal with the limitations that are within ourselves, everything around us starts changing. The trouble you had with your suppliers, turns out it's easy to solve. The saturation of the market or the economy, all of a sudden, it's no longer an issue. It starts from within. And so, what do you do about all this? How do you change these limiting beliefs? How do you eliminate it? What's holding you back? We'll talk about this in the next video, where I will share 2 really powerful techniques in how to deal with all of this. So be sure to check that out. I will leave it up in the cards as soon as it comes out next week. And also I will leave a link to it in the description box down below. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you identified any limiting beliefs that you might have. Leave me a comment. And if you're not sure if that is a limiting belief or it's a fact, then also leave me a comment and I will be really happy to help you get clarity on that. It will be my pleasure. And please consider subscribing to my channel and click that bell button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos.